It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball
and
next
now,
on MLB Network.
2021 Atlanta Braves.
Ian Anderson gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, getting a good look at big right-hander Ian Anderson, former first-round draft pick. This guy has a good, hard breaking ball. One of the things I really like about this guy, he doesn't dance around the strike zone. Has a good fastball, 95 to 97 miles an hour. He'll ride it up in the zone. He'll throw that two-seam sinker down in the zone and a good, hard breaking ball. He's put it all together, and he's a very dependable and reliable starting pitcher who takes the ball every 5 days.
Now here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the dive. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Here's Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I get it, he wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 1-0. Luis Garcia will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fouled away. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The 0-1. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is Brantley. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
To the plate now, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs, it's a ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Back now from Truist Park, second inning coming up. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
Number 10.
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Hit in the air to right field. Soler's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to hit is Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Braves lead this one 2-1. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
First delivery to him. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-0 on the way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting it.
Now to the plate, here is Dansby Swanson. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martine Maldonado. First offering. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
First delivery to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in next, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Fouled off. The 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is squirted up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Ian Anderson.
The pitcher, Ian Anderson.
Now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Freddy
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he'll take a look at ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set, the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The set, and the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. At the plate now is Michael Brantley. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Michael Brantley.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 to Brantley.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First delivery to him. 1 out, nobody on. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Another 1-2 delivery.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So the bases are empty with two gone now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
One run, two hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Skied down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Soler gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Three and one now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
This is on the ground over to first. Guriel scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Soler An imposing right-handed figure at 6 foot 4 inches tall. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCormick calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCormick has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Off for the Astros.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
First baseman, Yuli Guriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yuli Guriel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's finally over for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Stop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Ready now is Chas McCormick. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him! So stepping in is Martine Maldonado, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set, the 0-1. Over to first, and that retires the side. Astros leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The windup and the 0-1.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Dansby Swanson. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Swanson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air out toward center field. McCormick is there, 2 gone. So here now's the pitcher, Ian Anderson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in will be Luis Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The payoff pitch one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next to bat will be Michael Brantley. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 0-1 delivery. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Altuve, the runner at second with one away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Two and 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3 and 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in once again is Alex Bregman. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First delivery to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. They still trail it here 2-1. And now here is Eddie Rosario. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Yuli Garcia takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Popped him up. Maldonado over to his right. He's got it one away. Ozzie Albies will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone up into the second deck. So a solo shot down the line in left. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The right fielder, number 12.
In now, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch on the way.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Freeman just to the right of the mound. 1 down. Next up is Yuli Guriel. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Guriel leads off first with 1 away. Correa, left field and carrying well. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now, Chas McCormick.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Duvall is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Astros.
Up next, Martine Maldonado. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Richard Rodriguez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Kyle Tucker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch, home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Astros 3. Phil Maton will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now to bat, Adam Duvall. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Adam Duvall.
He's set. Here it comes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Maton, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there to Guriel, and they get them both.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken high, but for a called strike three. Braves go down without a whimper here, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Jackson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Orlando Garcia is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Though you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Altuve on at first, nobody out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay in the long.
This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Jacob Webb is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Rosario, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here's Yuli Guriel, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Softly hit to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next up, Mccormick. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Bregman over at second. Correa at first. 2 out in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duvall is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Houston's out in front, 5-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kendall Graveman will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Siri will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Garcia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. This is in the air out to right. Brantley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Now the 1-0. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Freddie Freeman.
Now it'll be Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Ozzie Albies. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB now. And he takes ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. A.J. Minter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Martine Maldonado.
The catcher, Martine Maldonado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
At the plate, Jose Siri, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Three-two pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Take a look at this right
Now
here.
that
He didn't get jumpy
second
and
base,
try and pull it down the left field line.
Altuve.
Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Michael Brantley will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. And now the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. Albies picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Nothing further in the Houston 9th. Last chance coming up for Atlanta. They'll be looking for one. It's a 5-4 ball game. Ryan Presley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Pitch on the way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes. Travis d'Arnaud comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Guillermo Heredia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the first pitch. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Houston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Phil Maton pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.